Hello, hello. Is it working? Hello, hello. Is it working? There we go. Okay. Oh, brother, I'm getting messaged again. It, it's Gina. Gina, get up. It's not. This isn't funny. Is this some kind of sick joke? From that moment, when the prom broke up, it became a crime scene. Everything that followed happened in a whirlwind of activity. The arrival of the police, the preliminary investigation of the scene, and the questioning. It was before dawn before I was allowed to go back to my lodgings at 221B. 16th April, 6:21 a.m. Naruhodo's Illegal Consultancy. Hey Iris, yeah, we kind of in a situation. Oh, Iris, what's up? A telegram came, but all it said was, wait at home. Oh, yes, we asked for one of the policemen to have it sent. It was simply impossible to come back. When I woke up, I was all alone. Hurley and Guinea were gone. Everyone was gone. What happened, Bruno? Oh, I don't want to talk about it. I'm actually quite stressed out, Iris. Poor Iris. She's trembling. I'm trembling! She's obviously trying very hard not to let herself get too worried. I'll explain everything that I know. Something awful's happened, hasn't it? Absolutely. Yes, I'm afraid so. But first, Iris, check this out. Would you mind if I showed you this, Iris? The mood switch. Yeah, right. Yeah, stupid little arm man. Yeah, right. So, anyways, what happened was, I'm sorry to tell you this, Iris, but Mr. Winbeck's dead. He was shot. We discovered it in the early hours of the morning. Oh, yes, I had a feeling. You did? Oh, I saw all those police carriages pulling up outside the shop, so I knew something must have happened there. When we entered Winnie Banks in the small hours, we disturbed the gang with two thugs. They ran out of the street, and I chased them after them, but they got away. So it was one of them who shot Mr. Mr. Old Jesus Christ. So it was one of them who shot old Mr. Winniebank, I suppose. I don't know, but that's not what the police believe at the moment. Oh, why not? They versus someone else at the prom circuit, you see. Gina. Guinea? But why? Man, profiling. It's because she's homeless. Well, the thing is... No, Guinea wouldn't do something like that. I know, right? I know. I don't think she did it. Then why have they arrested her? Well... to be honest, the scene of the crime didn't look very nice. I'm sorry, there was nothing I could do. So before you get the Gina, so where's Hurley then? Is he still there investigating the scene? He really ought to have some break from breakfast. It's not good for the missed meals. Well, Iris, about your dad. That's Iris, not to alarm you, but Sholmes has been shot. I don't want to worry. I don't want you to worry, Iris. But I have some news about Mr. Sholmes. He gets? He was taken to the hospital this morning. What? Well, when we entered Windy Banks, a gun was fired and he took a bullet. Hurley was shot? Yeah, it's crazy, right? No, no. It's alright. His life isn't in danger. Really? Are you sure? Yeah? Where is he? Which hospital? He's at St. Sinners. Taking him there. I must see him. At once. I'm sorry, Iris, but you can't. Why not? That's not fair. I'm a family member. I should be allowed. No, I mean, nobody can see him at the moment. He's not allowed any visitors. Preparing to operate, you see. Now he's fine. Totally fine. To operate? Oh, poor Hurley. Oh, still talk about Sholmes? Okay, fine. And it was the two thugs that were in the big shop. They shot Mr. Sholmes when we disturbed them, you see. It was pitch black inside the shop at the time. My mind was totally blank, I'm afraid. I just froze. After them! Okay, go! After that, I ran into the street, but, well, they were long gone. I should have hesitated. I'm so sorry. It's my fault. I let them get away. I think it's a very good thing. Sorry? Well, if you seen where they went and chased after them, he might have been shot as well. You know? He gets. On top of everything else, I couldn't bear that. Oh, Iris. Where's Susie, Reno? She's still at the police station. Oh, why? I thought she's still being questioned. The police said they wouldn't be finished for a while. Why aren't you there then? Well, I didn't get a good look at the criminals anyway, so they weren't questioning me for long. And Mrs. Sauter stayed behind on the scene to tend to Mr. Sholmes, so they didn't get started until later. I see. Besides, one of us had to come back and be with Iris. I'm glad Inspector Gregson agreed to me leaving early. He should let me know, and I would have come to the station. I don't understand why they arrested Guinea. It's not fair. So true, Iris. So true. I agree. What about the two thugs I've already seen? Why aren't they the prime suspects? After all, they shot Hurley dead, didn't they? Well, no. I mean, Sholmes isn't dead, Iris. This is all so horrible. Thing is, Mr. Winberg was found on the floor in the storeroom where he keeps all the deposited articles. That storeroom door was locked from the inside. I see. But he wasn't alone in there. Jean was found next to him on the floor as well. No! And according to the detectives who investigated afterwards... Don't tell me. There was no one else in the room? Yes, exactly. How did you know? It's the only explanation. Yeah, it's the only explanation indeed. What do you mean by that, Runo? Well, what can I say? I'm damned if I agree, damned if I don't. I'm afraid I'll need to go out again now, Iris. There's not much I can do at the moment, but I can at least try to find out how much Sholmes and Gina are getting on. I want to go too. Take me with you, Runo. Egat? I can't stay just sitting around here waiting. I'm not sure how I feel about taking a 10-year-old child at the scene of a murder. So I do, it's fine. But I don't want to leave her all alone here either. Alright then, Iris. Perhaps you can help me. Oh yes, I'd love to. Jean's at the prison. Mr. Sholmes is probably in his hospital bed. In order to defeat the crime scene, we need to conduct a thorough investigation. I can see you're ready for action. I imagine Iris would appreciate going to the hospital sooner rather than later. But my bias is talking. My bias! But for Iris... 16th April, St. Sinners Hospital, Ward 3. Hurley? Oh. He's not here. No, that's strange. The nurse definitely said he was in the bed by the window, didn't she? Oh, I know what's probably happened. Hurley's being big baby, and the balloon wasn't that bad after all, so he's been sent home. I'm not too sure about that, baby or not. There's no question that it was a fairly serious injury that Mr. Jones suffered. Oh, it's... it's quite simple, really. Actually, I don't need... Well, the joke... It's... How do I explain this stupid little fucking joke I title stream? So, for the past, 2 days, I've been, out doing yard work. Because my dad's gonna throw a big bash for the 4th of July. Invite him to family over, etc., etc. So he wants to make sure everything's spick and span. But yesterday we finished the yard work. And so I'm just kind of hanging out until he, decides to call for me for something else. Or an hour, if you read the description. I'm like, whichever comes first. Unless I get enthralled with the case, which is likely to happen because I love this goddamn case. I love this goddamn game. But yeah, it's just a little joke. He'll just call me and I'll end stream because he needs some help or something. Fun fact, I'm in a meeting right now, actually. I'm currently in a meeting that I'm not paying attention to at all. God, I hate 4th of July, honestly. I just hate large gatherings. I don't like people coming in my house. I don't like people in my house. If you don't live here, I don't like you in my house. So please, vacate the premises. Alright, back to the task at hand. Oh. Hello. Why have we here? Officer? This ward is off limits to the visiting, so what are you doing in here? Well, I'll have you know, we're next of kin. Yeah, sorry, man. I don't want you in my house ever. Sorry, champ. Maybe next time. Yeah? Oh, well, begging your pardon then, ma'am, sir. Hello, lady, and curious Eastern gentlemen. Alright, mystery solvers are mystery family, eh? If that's how you see us, sure. Where's your constable? Where's Hurley? Oh, I believe he's currently in the operating theater, ma'am, undergoing extensive operation. Extensive? It has been several hours since he went in. Damn, they got him. Oh dear, is he gonna be alright? Well, it doesn't appear to be working, you see. The anesthesia, that is. No? Oh, of course we are, man. I just don't want you in my house. Oh. I have a report that gentleman claims he may have a little bit too much drink last night. Coffee, that is. Anyway, I hate saying anyone. I know it's not anyways isn't the thing to say, but I always put anyways because it sounds weird saying all the S, even though it's more proper this way, as it's correct with anyway instead of anyways. Anyway, I think it would be fair to assume that you won't be back for several hours yet. I see. Hey, Constable. Perhaps we should leave and come back later. Oh, poor Hurley. Well, enough about him. "16th April, local prison, cell number 13. Hey, Gina. Sorry about the situation you're in. Don't worry, I'm gonna get you out of here. Hello. Well, technically, I mean, I'm not, but I'm gonna get you acquitted of this crime you're in now. Hello, Gina. Don't worry, I'll wait. Oh, you said the grenade launcher earlier and I made. I wish you wouldn't point it at me all the time, though. What are you here for? Kenny. I have a feeling it's because of us that you end up in trouble. So we're thinking that we might be able to help you. Egat. Well, you can't. Sorry? You heard. Get lost. I'm like that, Guinea. No, you didn't do it. You never shoot someone. That's no, you wouldn't. Like, you know me. Pull the other one. You ain't got the first idea about the likes of me. I'm a thief. I pinch people's purses when they're walking down the street. That's how I get by. And if I be chance, I sneak into a pawn shop any day of the week. To see what I could lay my hands on. Get it? That's the kind of person I am. But, Guinea. I'll be equal tomorrow, they said. Some cove came by before and said he had a lawyer. Did he low for me, like what the hours are like, whatever, man. Sells my right or something, man. I told him to get stuffed. Whatever. I don't need no lawyer. I don't need no one. She couldn't be staring at me anymore, obviously, if she tried. What'd you say fuck me for? Why you being with this, Guinea? Anyway, check this shit out, anyway. Check this shit out. We should look at the, that's strange. Where's my armband gone? What's the problem? Something wrong? Don't suppose you're looking for this? Yes, but how? And when? And how again? Oh, talent for it, haven't I? Diving. It's bordering on black magic. Some of the craziest Eastern magic. Didn't make sense as I was about to say the Iron Band. It seemed a little dull. So, what do you want to tell me about it then? Oh, nothing. Doesn't matter anymore. I don't understand, Gina. Why do you send public defender away? You want me to sort the papers, representation papers or something like that. It's all gonna be rigged anyway, the whole trial. They're putting it on me because I'm a kid. That's what Glasgow grownups always do. Why do you think that? Because that was always been for me. Growing up in the Black Slums, my whole life. If you do what the grumps tell you, it'll get your mates dragged off by the coppers, or worse. I got it happen to me before and all. But so out nearly snapping on the back of it all. Can't trust no one. What's the point? As soon as you do, you go on the grass, dead. Gina, listen. If you like, in tomorrow's trial, I could forget it. Guinea, don't you trust Runo? Nah, I don't. You get. Look, I'll ask you nicely now. Just leave me alone. So what happened? So understood what happened. Wait, tell us what happened, Gina. Last night, the pawnbrokers. There's nothing to tell. Figured they'd pay me, so I broke into the place and started going to the storeroom. But the old bloke walked in on me and you know the rest. But why, Guinea? Why would you do that? Ain't it obvious? The place is full of stuff I could sell for a shilling or two. Diving ain't easy, you know. It's a lot of work. And half the time you don't even get nothing. Is that really why you broke into the place? What? Are you sure the true reason wasn't something else? Now give it a rest. What'll be the point anyway, eh? Nothing I could say will make a blind bit of difference. Please tell us, Guinea. We'll believe you whatever it is. Believe me? Don't be daft. You can't believe nothing. Everyone lies all the time. Yeah, you know what? When it comes to lies, I'm the biggest of the lot. I've told some unforgivable lies I have. What do you mean by that? What unforgivable lies? What did you mean before, Gina? When you said you were the biggest liar of the lot? Why don't you tell us what these unfavorable lies you've told are? Maybe we can help. Sorry. One at a time. They're gonna want to question me now. Kenny, please. Oh yeah. I want to give you this. Something to remember me by. A cat. A photographic print of a really adorable cat. A found it in one of the pockets of this coat. Ain't no point in me having it. I wonder what a little photograph like that is in the pocket of that overcoat. Anyway, don't bother coming again. Bye. I'll be back. I'm very biased. Oh, Guinea. The white cat photograph has been added to the court record. Alright, see you in like 15 minutes, I guess. Okie dokie then. Officer. 16th April, Wendy Banks, pawnbrokery. Hey man, how's it going? This is where it happened. Last night. That's right. That's what I told you about. Obviously ransacking the place, looking for valuables. But apart from the police being in here, you wouldn't know anything had happened. There's a sort of disturbance. You know, you're right about that, actually. In fact, if anyone, it's the police who seem to be the ones doing the ransacking. I know what you mean. You look at a gang of organized criminals, all dressed in black. Oh, I heard that. Hey, Gregson, good to see you breathing and alive. Good to see you breathing and alive, sir. Oh, Gregson. Why you? It should have been me. Oh, Gregson, man! Oh, Inspector, good morning. Suppose I ought to thank you for your vigilance last night. Let us seen before the disturbance, at least. Shame the two rogues get away. Mind? Yes, I'm sorry about that. He's all neck. You got it all wrong, you. He's all neck and zero chin. It's like a thumb. That's my goat, though. I thought you'd sign extra men to the beat around the head, Grexy. Look what's happened. Heather's been injured and... off my throat. But Jason getting all lightheaded. Now what's happened, Harold's been injured because they're wanting to police on duty. Your ladyship! No one told you you were coming. I believe you take full responsibility for what happened here early and see it's the very best medical care. Of course, your ladyship. The very best doctors in the capital attended to him as we speak. And I don't think it's Runo's fault that the rogues managed to get away, is it? Chasing criminals is the police's job. Oh, Gregson, I'm gonna miss this. I do miss this. It's over for me. It's finished. I'm cooked. Oh. So that was entirely different. I looked at my group for a second, my meeting, and I was like, oh shit. Absolutely, your ladyship. As you say, ma'am, as you say. The gent in black is totally blameless. Everyone's in agreement about that. Could you believe it? It's like a completely different person with Iris. Talk about a personality change. Cause he's my goat, you. He's my goat. Oh, what manners. Are you thirsty, ladyship? Perhaps you'd like some juice? Some nice, refreshing fruit juice. Oh, why? Are you thirsty, Rexy? I have some of my special terrible tea with me, if you like so. Splendid. Oh, lovely. It's all very much. I really hate the spot. Your ladyship. You know, I like the confidence, you. We love self-love around here. I don't even recognize him like this. So anyways, we're gonna shit about, by the way. But Gregson, could you give me your opinion about this? Do you think? Up to the share sunshine, not with the general public. In that case, Grexy, that was some herbal tea. The pro's knocking the shits back! Oh, lovely. It's all very much. I really the spot, your ladyship. You don't mind sharing that then? So, how's the investigation going, champ? So, how's the investigation going, Inspector? Nothing to it, really. Very simple case, this. There's nothing very definitive evidence. Well, charge the diver we arrested last night, in fact. How about we don't do that? Gina, you're gonna charge her? That's right. So we're gonna bring her before the judge at the Bailey tomorrow. Definitive evidence, you say? What is it? Come on, show me. Your ladyship, as much as I wish I could oblige you, I'm afraid... Oh, I see. We've already captured the pair of thugs who broke into the here last night, have you? What the... And you're going to put them on the stand witnesses, are you? How could you... How? Yes! How could you possibly know that? I had a feeling, that's all. To remind me to never try to keep secrets from Iris. So you're the two men of Mr. Sholmes, have you? Oh, yes. They were rounded up pretty quickly by the lads on the beat. And Miss Lestrade is being held in prison. She should be. Assuming she hasn't lifted the key from the jailer, of course. Can you tell us anything about Mr. Sholmes? What's his condition? So I'm not liberty to divulge that information. I don't know the reference, but anyways. Sorry, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Scotland Yard matters are strictly confidential. Well, he's being operated on at St. Sinners. Why can't I see him? That's family, you know. I'm too sorry, your ladyship. Also, it's policy. Nobody's in it at all. Oh. The bullet must have hit an artery in his midriff. Lost a fair bit of blood. Oh man, Sholmes gonna die. Oh no. It didn't seem that bad in the first hour or so. With the hemorrhage, but a hemorrhage like that is enough to make it even the only one and only Sholmes pipe down. So Sholmes is a human like the rest of us, you know. Well, anyway, he's having an emergency surgery right now. You gotta stop that bleeding. But he will be alright, won't he? That'll make him better. Of course, your ladyship. He was ready as rain before you know it. Really? How do you know? Yeah, how do I know? Well, because, of course. Oh yes, because Mr. Sholmes is such a great detective. That's why. We better put the doctor a bit aggressive when it needs to make someone well again. Oh dear. Please don't lie, Hurley. Please don't die, Hurley. I'll report to your ladyship the moment I hear he's out of operating theater. I couldn't help but notice, Inspector. What? How was the sunshine? Well, there seems to be a marked difference between the way you talk to me and Iris. Well, she's 10 years old. Watch the sauce, Sonny. I'm a copper, and we don't go on for favoritism. But he's right. You treat us differently. It's because of those adventures of Sherlock Sholmes stories. That's why. Oh. I caught him up, and don't I? I compliment him, don't I? Inspector Tobias Gregson? Oh, well, yes, because you're an acquaintance of Hurley's. What did you remember inspecting, Iris? I don't remember, really. Here's what Sholmes' lines. Gregson, the smartest of Scotland Yarders, is how he put it. Oh, did I write that? Hey, you know what that line did for me, eh? The very next month, my pay doubled. Doubled, I tell you. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, because everyone in the yard reads them. And they all read how like Sholmes stories. They even set up a fan club for me. Of course, that explains everything. It was around the time that you became such a toady for me. Can you blame me? I don't think it was one bad word from you unless Sholmes could change his tune about me. Gregson? No, the great detective will say. He's getting quite overrated these days. Ain't what happened to my salary that came out of prayer. At least. I'm gonna start position. Pay Gumshoe double. He deserves it. I'm sick of this Gumshoe slander. Who's texting me? Oh no. I hear my father. B.I.B. Okay, Williams, I'm back. He was just checking on my brother who was still asleep. He probably won't even call me because by the looks of things, everything's fucking done. The whole thing gives me the willies. I can't tell you how many nights I've slept lost and worrying about it. But that would never happen, Grexy. Every morning when the new Rats magazine comes out, my hands is trembling as I turn the pages. Though how awful for you. Here, have some more of my tea to settle your nerves. Go up, go up, go up, go up, go up, go up. Oh, lovely. Tell very much. I really the spot. Your ladyship. Teetotal. Oh yeah. It's something I want. That was something I was supposed to talk to you actually, Mr. Naruto. Yes. What is it? Got an important message for you. I clean forgot about it till now. Important message. Don't know what it could be. So what's going on, man? Are you gonna tell me what this important message is, then, Inspector? Yeah. Gee whiz. I woke up feeling like shit this morning. My arms were sore as hell. I woke up with a splitting headache. My eye hurts. Who kicked my ass in my sleep? Yeah, it's with that young lady who's normally by your side. Your assistant. Yeah, Susie, she alright. She's at the station, isn't she? Being questioned, I believe. Nope, not anymore. Said to head off. Head off? Where? To Strongheart's office, of course. He summoned her. Yes, of course. I forgot about that. I bet it was you. Snuck into my house, snuck into my room, passed out my dogs, and kicked my ass in my sleep. How dare you? One Loopsock stuck her there in the yard carriage after we finished a quick question in there. She asked us to tell you she didn't have the fare, the return of the journey, and to go meet her there. She's got a nerve using Scotland Yard's Blood and Mystery Service. I see. Well, thanks for passing that on, Inspector. Why does it have to go to see the Lord Chief Justice? She didn't tell me. But I better head over to the Lord Chief Justice's office to fetch her straight away. Fuck this crime scene! Susanoo! Fuck this crime scene! Crime scene, shrime scene! 16th April, British Supreme Court, Lord Chief Justice Office. Me, I never said that. I would never say that, anyways. Yes. And no matter how many times I come here, I always get the same sense of oppressiveness somehow. Yeah, me too. Hi, Iris. Do you think the place is oppressive? I think it's normal. How so? I mean, look at that suit of armor over there. You can't take this seriously, can you? Maybe he thinks it's some... cough, cough. My fucking throat. Gee whiz. Maybe he thinks the same about you. So everything's clear with regard to tomorrow's arrangements, I trust. Yes. Thank you very much. Ah, Susanoo. Here they are. Susanoo-san and Strongheart. I wonder what they're talking about. They both look very serious. He always does. Very good. There's nothing further to discuss. You return to your lodgings. No doubt you have much to do in preparation for your return to your homeland. Well, I guess I gotta kill myself. Oh wait, what did he just say? Return to your homeland? Susanoo-san! He gets. Fades in. Mr. Naruhodo. What was all that about? Hey man, how's it going? Mr. Naruhodo, thank you for coming to clutch your colleague. What's all this about? Why are you talking about? Why are you talking about Mrs. Self return to her homeland? And tomorrow? Tomorrow? But what about Guinea's trial? Do you mean she's been formally charged now? Oh dear. Mr. Sato, what's all this about? Oh, please don't concern yourself, Mr. Naruhodo. It's only me going back to Japan. Concerned? That's not what I asked. Hey guys, what happened? Why are you leaving? It's my father. He's fallen ill. Oh no! Professor Mikotoba. If I may. Yes, sorry. You must be the defendant. Ryunosuke Naruhodo, I believe. Yes, yeah, that's right. My name is Eugene Mikotoba. I'm professor of forensic science at forensic medicine, Jesus Christ, at Yumi University. Received an international telegram from the Empire of Japan informing us of the news. 10 days ago, father collapsed with a fever. The cause is apparently unknown. And it seems he goes weaker by the day. I don't believe it. As you are aware, the voyage from here to your country's capital, Tokyo, takes 50 days. I thought it'd be prudent to hasten Susanoo's departure as much as possible. Yes, absolutely. I will leave London first thing tomorrow morning. I can't believe this is happening. So Jean's been charged till they appear in court? Yes, she was formally charged a few hours ago. The day of the trial has already been set for tomorrow. And no, not 24 hours later. Gina, Lestrade girl, the murder of the Baker Street pawnbroker, yes. In an all too transpicious case, the pickup was clearly disturbed mid-robbery and shut the man in panic. No, the IRS justice as it is, has been wasting time with open and shut cases. Stop wasting time. Guinea would never do something like that. Mr. Naruhodo? Oh, yes, Strongheart? In the defense of your first services to date, she overlooked this young girl's insolence. She's 10, but I have no recollection of admitting a child to my office. Leave. Now. Egads! Of course, Strongheart. Criminals will tell the most palpable lies in order to evade justice. It was kind of ill aforetime that takes and unravel all their untruth. Meanwhile, more crimes have been perpetrated. There are far more serious matters with which to contend. Jesus Christ, being and reading do not go hand in hand. Serious matters? Didn't Gregson mention something like that yesterday? Yes, Sister Gregson made a similar remark yesterday. It's no concern of yours, although I'm sure I need not remind you of that. Three minutes precisely into my next meeting. Excuse me. There's just one more thing with Strongheart, which is, it's Mr. Lestrade's trial. I wonder if you might permit me to defend her. A time suggestion. Sorry? The girl currently has no representation. But it's not fair. Yeah, she may be a pickpocket, but she still deserves a fair trial. I don't misunderstand me, young lady. The government provides those two porters for representation with the public defender. The accused need only sign the relevant paperwork, and the defense barrister will be assigned to the case. However, the young girl in question has refused that right. Why would she do that? In question, you would do well to direct Mr. Lestrade. You're from the local prison. Oh yeah, I saw her earlier. Yes, thank you. Now then, it's Tom was leaving. Good day to you. Bye! What a day. Jim started with murder. Just thought of something about to leave. Me about to kill myself. Ugh. Tuesdays, am I right? I've spoken about how Strongheart just makes me feel seriously uneasy. He gives me a sense of terrible foreboding. But other than just how he is, he's given no reason for me to feel this way. You know? So, I don't know. I don't have any crackpot theories about Strongheart. It's just... he makes me feel uneasy. But he's just like that. So it would seem, at least. It's such an odd feeling. Well, everyone else who's got me that feeling, if they've given reason for it, well, that's some kind of theory. But Strongheart, I got nothing. Come, Mr. Naruhodo. Iris, we must make haste. But, Susie, you're leaving for Japan tomorrow morning, aren't you? Don't you have the packing and things to do? And Mr. Naruhodo is just assistant. The personal care plans are no consequence. And so purpose remains to help you in whatever way I can. Thank you, Mr. Sato. It's a very pensive look. Oh, of course. Susie would definitely get unnerved by things. Especially things that take her by surprise. Catching Suzu off guard is a good way to see her unnerved. But she typically she fights through her unnervingness, you know? She'll be unnerved, but she'll kind of push through. It's kind of her thing. But hypothetically, Suzu was here, standing in front of Strongheart. She probably also get that sense of foreboding, but wouldn't think too much of it because she has something to go off of. She was like, "Oh, this guy gives me the creeps," and it's like, that's about it. And it's like, this guy. Every time I see this guy, I was like, ugh. But he doesn't get. He doesn't give anything to warrant her that feeling. She wouldn't think too much of it. It's a very pensive look. I think we'll visit Gina first. In any case, I shall have to see with her well before I leave. Yes, that sounds like a good idea. Let's go. If I'm honest, this has completely thrown me off. I have to do what I can as a lawyer. Gina, I'm back, by the way. I told you to be back. Told you. 16th April. Local prison. Cell 13. Hey, get in. Hello again, Gina. Okay, I'll wait. What are you like for now? Tip that muzzle that granny launcher shows my faces yet again? Obviously. I think it improved the way you load the animation into that thing, don't I? Look! Come as many times as you like, but I ain't got nothing more to say to you. Gina, I wonder if you might hear me out. There's something I'd like to say. Well, I'm sorry to say that I must reluctantly bid you farewell. Eh? Farewell? Tomorrow? Oh, shit. Man, some of those things always gets me, dude. Her theme always just fucking gets me. Right in me chest. Like a knife. I always gotta sit for a minute. I always gotta sit for it. You don't get it. You just don't get it. Not to trauma dump or anything, but this theme just makes me think about life in general. About the past, present, and the future. It just makes me feel, you know. This isn't even a session with Susato, this is more about the music. And just how it was, you know, written down. My feelings toward this theme has nothing to do with how I feel about Susato. It just, the way it sounds, really makes me just think, you know, about everything. About what's happened, about what's happening, about what's going to happen. It's a bittersweet feeling. It's hard to put into words completely, you know? But it's just a really good theme all in all. It's a good theme all in all, you know? I wouldn't call it a crisis either. I'm just saying it just makes me think about everything and what I'm gonna do. I can appreciate how soft it is. The tune. It's probably okay. It was definitely one of my favorite themes in the game. Because it's my favorite? I actually don't know, but it's definitely up there. For a multitude of reasons. There's plenty of reasons why this one would be up there. But, you know, it's more a testament to the music. Because music can make you feel, you know? So that's one thing I like about music in general. Of the feelings that it can give you. Music can make you sad, it can make you happy, it can make you feel energetic. It can make you confident. Music in general can just do so much for you. And I wouldn't say I'm a music buff or anything, but I do like music. I wouldn't say it's one of my passions or anything, but the effect music can have on people is a nice thing that I can't help but to appreciate, of course. It also can fill you with such inspiration that you have to act now, of course. The other day, the other night, Lamau. The other night, I was streaming, this for like an hour. I was bored and depressed that night. So I was like, you know what? Let's fucking pop off with some great Ace Attorney. And I got to a moment where this theme hit. And I just started to think. And I was like, huh. This, that, some of this, some of that. I was tempted to write, but didn't feel confident enough to do so. So I ended up going to bed. Well, for one thing you gotta know from me is my responses are pretty bare bones. So as long as it's not bad, if it's anything other than it's bad, take it as a thumbs up. My responses are pretty bare bones unless it really gets me. But anything unless I say it's bad, consider it a thumbs up. It's fine. It's usually my go-to. Like, it's fine. It's cool. It's good. Those are my go-tos. And when it's bad, I'll say it's bad. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and lie. There's no point in that. Even though sometimes it's fun to lie. Even though I do lie a lot for the bit, but usually for the bit, whenever I lie for the bit, I'll say I'm lying. Usually, I always do that. I waste time by lying. Just to immediately tell the truth. Because I get a giggle out of it. And get me a little laugh. Ow, my back. But yeah, my responses are pretty bare bones. That's my standard to me, It's just, it's fine. It's okay. It's good. those are my go-tos. So like, I know they might sound like I don't give a shit, or it's like, oh, it's mid. But I promise it's more of a thumbs up than anything. I'm not particularly a man of many words. I know I can yap a lot, but such as now we're speaking here, yapping my ass off. But I'm not much of a talker. I keep it short and sweet. This is what I like to do, at least. Oh, if that were the case, I'd say so. Lamau. As I make it a due point to myself to keep things 100 with my friends, you know? It's just a code of mine, I guess. Aside from lying for the bit, which I immediately tell the truth immediately, like, hey, I hate this, I lied, I like it actually, like shit like that. I like to be 100% honest with my friends, you know. And I'm not gonna be villainous. I'm not gonna be like, oh, hey Terry, what do you think of this? Oh, this fucking sucks. This is terrible. Ugh. Never show me this again. I'm not gonna be like that. That's unnecessary. I'll be like, hey, it's just not for me. Personally, I can't say I'm a fan. Shit like that. I'm not gonna be like, ugh, this is garbage. You actually like this? Filthy swine. It's just like, you know, I'm not particularly a fan. Just not for me, champs. But the thing is, even if, hypothetically speaking, if you were in something that I particularly don't like, I have no issues with listening to you ramble on about it. I very much like listening to my friends ramble on with their interests, even if I don't like said interest. I just like listening. Cause I usually, since I really don't got much to say usually, I typically don't have much to say. So, I don't mind listening when someone else wants to ramble about whatever. Unless, of course, I specifically say, hey, I don't want to hear about this. But that's usually not the case. I'll just talk about whatever, man. I'll listen. It's whatever. I don't mind. I'll even ask questions if I feel like it. But, shit like that. All in all, it's nice. Yeah, I get it. Wanting to have a common passion with a friend is very integral. Unfortunately, I'm not a good friend in that aspect because I'm very finicky. I'm very finicky and picky. Very selective of what I do and don't like. Though I'm not against giving something a honest chance, since I know for a fact I'm not gonna like it. If I'm on the fence, of course I'll give it a fair shot. I'll give it a fair shot before I write it off. But yeah, I gotta be honest. It's just something I appreciate. Because I always think everyone's lying to me. I always think everyone's lying to me, so I'll be all like, okay, and I'll just like take it in stride. And they probably hate it. They probably hate me. But I like to be the opposite of what I think. You know? I like to be the opposite. I think everyone's lying to me all the time. 24/7. I don't think anyone likes me genuinely. I know it's a bad trick to have, and I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I am definitely working on that. But I like to look at it, which is why I try to be the opposite of what I think people think about me. Simple as that, you know? I try to be who I don't know how to put this in words, but I try to be, I guess, who I. Yeah, I don't know how to put this into words. I don't know how to put it in the words exactly, but you probably get it. I guess, but you know how paranoia works. My eye is killing me, by the way. Why'd you punch me in the face, man? Uncalled for. In my sleep, no less. Is there anything else I want to say before I continue on? Man of peace, then why'd you kick my ass in my sleep? That's MH. Is there anything else? Is there anything else I want to say before moving on? I don't think so. I think I've rambled on enough. For now, at least. No, excuse me? Knowing me, I'll definitely ramble on about something or another in the next 15 minutes. Now that reminds me, I should probably do some more grinding on Brave Souls. Probably won't for a while because I'm burnt out a little bit with the grinding. But I got plenty of characters to level up for orbs. Did I tell you that I got the Toshiro and Kaname? That's in the banner right now. When it first came out, I got Sajin, and then a couple days ago, when it came back, it was when it came back. I pulled one time because I had plenty of orbs. So I was like, you know what? I still want Toshiro, so I pulled. Well, I did one pull, and I got both Toshiro and Kaname. So now I had the full feature units. So that was pretty fucking cool. And then I pulled for the new Bambi units. I, of course, didn't want Bambi. Of course, I didn't want Bambi, but for my first pull, I got Candace and either Rangiku or Orihime. I can't remember which one it was. Like, I know same day I got Orihime or Rangiku. And in that one, that last free 10-day pull. And I got Candace. I was like, But I wanted Mininos, because I still don't have a Mininos unit, and I like Mininos. So I did 5 pulls, because I was like halfway, because I wanted Mininos. And then I got Bambi. I wasn't mad because, like, I already had Candace, and, like, I was risking it by continuing the pull that I would risk getting Bambi. I'm just glad I didn't get Bambi first. If I'd gotten Bambi first, then I would have gotten mad. But since I kept going, trying to get Mininos, I couldn't be mad that I got Bambi. So I was like, whatever. It's whatever. Still a character I can get orbs from, so who cares? Yeah, but I've gotten pretty lucky recently. Which means I'm probably not gonna get shit for the anniversary. I'm keeping an eye out for things that I might still want to pull for. I didn't pull that one with the new Mugetsu Ichigo. I just didn't want anything there. Yeah, I do not like Bambi. She's just... At first, okay, it started... the main pipeline was... It's like, oh, she's kind of cool, but I like the other ones more, right? That was how it was at first. And then, I just saw how everyone just, like... was, like, die-hard Bambi fans, and I was like, why? like, no shit. Like, of course, have your fun little gag there. But giving everything that I know, it was like, why does Bambi have so many fans? And I was like, whatever. And I kept seeing it. I was like, okay, you guys kind of know. I said, I think I muted the word Bambi, so I wouldn't see her as much. So I got tired of seeing her. And then we got another. And then we got another Bambi unit before any of the other ones. And I was like, okay. Where? Where's everybody else? I wouldn't say hate Bambi because of the fans. I'd say I was annoyed by her because of the fans. But I'll never hate a character because of the fans. That's dumb. To me. I was like, I like to form my own opinion on the character. I'm not gonna hate a character just because the fans. It's a very popular character. I'll meet the character myself, and I'll form my opinion from there. And which I did. I was like, okay, she's cool, whatever. But I didn't really care about her, you know. And then just the more clouded she got, I was like, okay, so there's got to be a clear bias here. Because she's getting so much, while the others are getting jack shit. I'm like, okay, so fuck us, I guess. I am glad that Mininas is getting more clout recently. For no other reason than that is like, you know, I kind of like Mininas. You know, she didn't do much, but I just, you know, I like her. And the funny thing is, I used to make fun of Mininas because she didn't do shit. When I was first reading, I was making fun of Mininas a lot because she didn't do anything. But you know, as time went on, I was like, you know what? I like Mininas. I like her design. I like the vibe she gives out when she is doing something. Out of the Bambis, the only one I don't like is Bambi. Yeah, Bambi's the only one I don't like. I would say in order of Lotoro, obviously. Lotoro number 1. Meninas, Candace, Giselle, Bambi. Bambi being the only one that I actually don't like. Out of the Stern Ridders in general, Kong Dude's definitely one I just don't fuck with, because fuck him. He's a goddamn loser. Kong Dude is just so lame in general. And it's crazy. When I first saw him, I was like, he looks kind of cool. I wonder what he's going to do. I hope he does some cool shit. And then I meet him, and he's just a goddamn loser. I was like, oh no, Kong Dude, you bum ass motherfucker. Holy moly. It depends. There are certain Stern Ridders, and if you don't like, we're gonna have problems. We're gonna have beef. We're definitely gonna have beef. Namely, Baz, Asnot, and Askin. Those 3 are the main ones. Actually, no, I can excuse. If you don't like Asnot, okay, that's fine. I'll excuse that one. I'll excuse you not liking Asnot. I like Asnot, he's one of my favorite ones. But I'm gonna replace him with Gremmy. If you don't like Gremmy, Baz, or Askin, we got beef. We got beef. I'll excuse Lotoro, you're not liking Lotoro. I mean, I would understand. Like, I like Lotoro, I like the vibe she gave off, but like, if you don't like Lotoro, that's whatever, you know. But Baz, especially Baz, if you don't like Baz, oh brother, Gremmy and Askin. I do think you like Askin though. I do think you like Askin. No spoilers, but Askin is definitely different from the rest of the Stern Ridders. He sits out. He's like it's not. How can I say this? Well, I mean, he just looks normal. I mean, I know he doesn't look normal. He's out of compared to, damn, I don't put some words. Compared to the rest of the Sternriders, Askin is pretty normal. He's just a guy, not really, but like compared to the other Sternriders. Well, I mean, the names all look normal. They just look like women. I mean, Baz looks normal too. He just has a mohawk. Jugum's normal too. He just looks like a guy. See, Robert looks like a guy as well. A lot of them look normal. A lot of Sterners do look normal. And it's just some of them. It's also some that look wacky as shit. Like a Mask. Mask the Masculine. But yeah, my favorite ones, of course, are Baz, Asnot, Askin, Latoto, Gremmy. Drugrim was up there. I still like Drugrim, but like, she's kind of pissed me off a little bit. So I had to remove him from the top list. He kind of pissed me off. Like, I still like Drugrim. He's still a great character, but because something that he did just made me angry. It just made me a little bit angry. So I was like, oh, fuck this guy. And of course, Yawok, who I don't really count when I'm saying first. I don't ever count Uryu or Yawok, even though they both, they're part of the whole gang situation. But since Yawok's the leader, I don't count him, and since Uryu is technically one of them, I don't count him either. But there's a lot of fucking losers there also, like Kongdu, a goddamn loser. Bambi, in my opinion, but she would be one of the upper echelons of losers because she did something. She was in her bag. I just don't like her that much. Candace, I like Candace. Candace is a goddamn loser. Oh, Candace get her ass beat. Lamau. I like Candace. Robert. Anyways, Nanana, Pepe, Mask looks like a loser, but he kind of goes hard. Mask goes hard, so like BG9, kind of a loser, but he goes hard also. He tried his best. He tried his best. I can respect that. Who's I'm trying to like name stories off the top of my head. Trying to name stories off the top of my head, and I can't. It's off the top of my head. It's another one. Oh, I can't pronounce his name right, so I just call him Lancel Weisel. So I can't pronounce his name right. He's a fucking loser too. Loser. Anyone who died in First Invasion. Of course, they were just there for a good time, not a long time. Whomst else? Oh, Shaz. Shaz Domino. He's not even a real goddamn servitor. You're not gonna see him, by the way. he's exclusive in light novel, so you won't. Shaz Domino. I can say his name, but you won't see him in the anime or the manga. You have to read the Cure Light novel to see him. So Shaz, Domino, Lamau, not even a real Ritter technically. Is that everybody for real? I mean, is that really everybody? Anyone worth mentioning that is, at least? Yeah, that's probably everyone worth mentioning. But the good ones over, you know, make up for all the to whatever ones. Like Baz, Asnot, Askin, Lotoro, Giselle. Did I say Jugrum? I'll say it again anyway. Jugrum. Mask. Gerard Valkyrie. Pernieta. Lily. People don't like him, but I thought he was really good. I can't remember his name, but the Quilkey or whatever the fuck. The guy I said you might like eventually. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I like him. I liked him. People like shit on him a lot because, like, you know, he was the first one, but I fuck with him. Yeah, the guy with the glasses. I like him. People shit on him a lot, so. But me personally, I fuck with him. Is there anyone else I can think of off the top of my head? Oh, okay, Grammy. Grammy's really. I didn't think I was gonna like Grammy because personality-wise, but I ended up really liking Grammy and what he, you know, what he stood for. And I don't think it happened, but it would have been nice to see. Because Lil Toto and Grammy were close. So forth. And it would have good to see some insight on that. Because no spoilers, but it kind of goes. It's not something that goes deep, but you know, it's something that. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of can. I mean, from what it's complicated, so I'm not gonna go into it. But I don't think they did it. But it would have been cool if they did. Have that one scene that was in the light novels. I really hope they do. I really hope they do the anime Care for Your Own World. I really hope they do that. It'll be really cool. I'm gonna read regardless. But you know, seeing anime would be great too. Also, I don't. Okay, no, it hasn't happened yet. It hasn't happened yet. It hasn't happened yet. I really hope they do the Kira light novel. Because it happens during Blood War rather than before or after. It technically happened before, but flashbacks and all that. Because it's really short, and I just really hope that, you know, that it gets in. They do it as a Kira fan. As a huge Kira fan, I really hope they do it. They probably won't, but you know, I sure hope so. Your hype has died down now. It is a case that I've been telling you for so long. Not everyone has to be important. Some people can just be there. Oh yeah, I'm a big Kira fan. I'm a huge Kira fan. He's always my favorite lieutenant. Like, you know, Kira's always my favorite lieutenant. I like this number 2 a lot. Again, not everyone has to be important. The ones who are important make more than make up for it. But yeah, Kira's my favorite lieutenant. I love his Zanpakuto. And reading his light novel was really amplified how much more I like him. You know? It just really goes to man, that was really good. It was really. I kind of want to read it again. I kind of want to read it again. It was really. That's the only one that I really read. Cause I don't know. I'm just really bad at keeping track of things, so I haven't read any of the other ones yet. One of the longer ones I read, some of the shorter ones that were like 1 or 2 chapters. But the Kira one, was so good. It was so good, and I really hope they animate it, but I doubt they will. I doubt they will. But let me Google how many stars, because I think there's like a bunch of them. Real quick. Yeah, there's 29 Stern Ritter. There's 29 of them. And not all of them can be important. But let me count how many there were. Let me count how many they are important. Excluding Uryu, of course. Well, I mean, even some I lose are important. It's more, even though they're called losers, some have some importance. Like Bambi, she was important for a little bit. I must say more than a little bit, but she's still a fucking loser. But let's see. So we got B, C, D, F, G, H, K, J, M, S, V, X, Y, technically. I'll count Y. Both of them. And Z. Oh wait, no, 28. Let me. One doesn't count. 29th one doesn't count. Fuck him. He's not there. He died prior. It's 28 Star Riders. Including Uryu, but I didn't count him here. There's just so many of these goddamn bitches. Ooh, hold on. Oh, I got new information that I didn't know about, but I'm not gonna say out loud. New information that I can't say out loud? Nice! Very cool. Very cool information that I just found out. But yeah, back to the whole, not everyone has to be important. Yeah, I'd say it's fine. Knowing what I know, seeing what I've seen, knowing what I've known, knowing what I know, and seeing what I've seen, it makes perfect sense and works out perfectly. Otherwise, it'd just be too overstuffed. Having a handful of them do, you know, the thing, in my opinion, is way better than everybody just doing something. Everybody fucking around, having their own thing, doing this and doing that, just seems overcrowded. Having it more condensed, in my opinion, makes more sense and works a lot better. Now, of course, it could work with everyone, you know, doing this and doing that, but condensing it down makes way more sense. Like, not everyone needs to be important, especially 28 characters. Come on now, 28. 28 motherfuckers all doing something so important. Way too overcongested. Way too overcongested. Sometimes you just gotta have a bitch to be a bitch. You just gotta slow it down. Condense it for the narrative. Otherwise, you just make more work for yourself. It's the same in Arrancar as well. Hell, it was the same Soul Society. It was the same. Yeah, it was the same Soul Society as well. Let me flashback. Whoa! All right, back in Soul Society, yeah, Ikkaku, motherfucking Kenpachi, Byakuya, of course. That's kind of really it. of major, including Aizen, of course, with major importance. Well, I guess the B plot with the whole who killed Aizen situation going on. So Momo, Toshiro, Gin. I feel like I'll count them. So Byakuya, Ikkaku, Kenpachi. Soifan? I get nah. Oh, hey Becky. You came in the middle of a conversation about the bleach. But if you're here, I might as well continue and not congest this conversation any further. I was rambling on long enough anyways. This conversation will be on hold and we'll argue. We'll argue later. Tomorrow, I'm gonna take my journey back home to Japan. I fear we may never meet again. Yeah, say I'm gonna kill myself. Oh, right. I had the pleasure of meeting so many lovely people here in London. I have so many wonderful memories. And yet, as things stand now, it'll be a glum party indeed. Poor Iris is so miserable. Me too. Susie. Well, that ain't my business. Both Iris and Mr. Naruhodo believe you'd be innocent, Gina. They put their faith in you. But somehow, you can't find it in your heart to put your faith in them. Yeah, that's right, I can't. What of it? It grieves me greatly to have to say goodbye to my friends when they're so clearly unhappy. Because of you. Yeah, it's my fault? Yes. So one final question, Gina. Request, Gina. Before our paths never cross again. Right here and now, I want you to show both of them that you don't deserve the faith they invested in you. Eh? Only by doing that will you truly be as alone as you claim to be. Egat! What are you talking about? What do you expect me to do, eh? You told us that everyone lies. So prove it by admitting one of your very untruths. Egat. What about what you said before, Guinea? You said something about unforgivable lies. Man's case is so good. You must tell Mr. Naruto and honest the truth now. That's my last request before I leave. My last request is a judicial assistant. No, I can't. One of these lies are. They're obviously weighing very heavily on his mind. Gina, I could be wrong, but it's something to do with what happened 2 months ago. Something of the trial. Him! The one in which Max McGill was acquitted. It's so funny, I think I show him. He's a dead man. He's literal ash. Of course I get it though. The case of that mysterious murder took place in the omnibus. It recorded as witness by the prosecution. Is that what this is about? Yeah, you're right. Because in that trial, I lied. I lied like you wouldn't believe. Will you tell us about it now? I know I've been through this already, but it's still so visceral. It still hits, man. I love it. I love it. It really is great to be able to come back and still have the same inner feeling that I did when I first got there. It's just, it's so good, man. It's so good. What is there for me to say? What else can I say about just how phenomenal I believe this game to be? And I don't think a game is gonna top this one for me for quite some time, if at all. And I don't mind that. I mean, I'm not the kind of guy who puts a game like, oh, can't we see what comes after this, and like looking for a game to top the last. But just going through the game, even just once, just really just put so much on me, man. I said the same thing, man. I said the same thing. I was like, I can't believe, of all things, a visual novel. Nothing bad about it, you know. Nothing wrong with having a visual novel issue #1. I don't. Of course, I don't believe that at all. But knowing me, you know, knowing myself, I wouldn't expect my #1 game of all time to be a visual novel. I know I'm still doing things, right? I'm still figuring things out myself. As in, like, you know, you're solving the cases yourself. It's not, it's not an autopilot, you know? The game isn't on autopilot. But the fact that, regardless of the matter, it's a visual novel is surprising to me. Because I genuinely think it's flawless. I told you, man, I don't mind listening to people ramble on about things. So feel free to just ramble on about whatever the hell people talk about. But yeah, man, it's just, it really is a surprise to me that The Great Ace Attorney really got me this hard. I knew I was gonna like it. There was no doubt in my mind that I was gonna dislike this game. So I went in knowing that I was gonna like this game to some capacity. But I had no way of telling that. I had no way of telling that this game, both of them, would grab me to this capacity, to fully enthrall me in what's going on, to absolutely have caused me to be addicted to this shit. The characters, the story, the OST, it's just amazing. I can't say a bad thing about this game. There's not a single bad thing that I can genuinely say about this game. And I've tried to like say for criticism's sake. But nah, man. I haven't been able to think of anything. And usually I can, you know, like there's some even with games I really like, I can think of something, you know, a criticism, something I had a problem with, or something I necessarily didn't like. But with Grace Attorney, I can't think of anything. Like, this game is actually flawless for me. To me, this game is flawless. I mean, of course, people may have their own gripes with the game. That's totally fine. But in my own experiences, I have had, I could not have seen any flaws. His music really goes with his music really going down with my my breakdown here. It's just, how could this be? A visual novel encapsulating me this hard. It's unprecedented. I can't fathom this to be the truth. And here we are, standing face to face with absolute cinema. I'm not even finished with the game. I'm still on 2-4. And I know when I beat this game, I'm going to be a dead man. I'm already not the same person I was before playing this game. I'm going to be a completely different person when I beat this game. And I have no idea who that person will be. But I know that person will be better than the last. Everyone should experience media like this at least once in their life. Genuinely. It's not even a bit anymore. I think someone should generally experience media of any capacity, whether it be a book, a game, a movie, a music, etc., art, anything. I think at least once in someone's life, and they should, you know, have the privilege to experience their very own masterpiece. For me currently, of course, it's The Greatest Attorney. And for others, it might be a specific song, a specific art piece they've seen or drew themselves, or shit like that, you know, something that is really happy to experience. I feel that'd be. I just feel like everyone deserves that. As people, they should deserve to have this visceral emotion, this joy, this elation of being able to go through something like this. That makes it sound like you're holding back. That makes it sound like you're holding back. Like you know what peak is, but you just like, is this peak? I don't know. That's what it sounds like, you know. But I get it. I've been there too. It really, I think it's good as well, you know, because it makes you think more. It really makes you think more. It's like, is this peak? I don't know. I mean, it just really makes you think about how you feel about, you know, what you consider to be, you know. Anyways, back to the task at hand before I started going crazy about this shilling this game again. I get it. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I usually don't, like, I'll want to start yapping, but I won't say anything because I doubt anyone wants to hear what I have to say. So, like, unless I'm asked. And I was like, hey, Term, how's so-and-so going? Then I'll start saying, but I won't just say out of, you know, out of nowhere. But anyways, back to task at hand. Like you said, it all happened 2 months ago. The couple got hold of me and shoved me in the witness stand. And as your testimony, Mr. McGilda was a clear innocent. Yeah, well, the thing is, I lied about a whole bunch of stuff. I knew it. What sort of thing did you lie about? Oh, you know. I was arguing the seat that night. That was the truth. It was pitch black in that little cubby hole. I couldn't see a thing. And then, shank, stab, fall. I heard that loud thud, like someone falling on the floor. That's when Miss McGill discovered you. Yeah. He pulled me up under the seat and sat me next to the dead man. They weren't much light to see by, but when I looked at my hands, I had covered blood all over him. I was so scared I couldn't even speak. Yeah, there's blood on your hands. In other words, it was you that witnessed the roof deck saw through the skylight. Then Miss McGillis started asking me questions, I suppose. Who you were and why you were hiding under the seat. Yeah, he did. Only, that's not all. What do you mean? I mean, he threatened me. Threatened you how? Made me swear about what I'd seen and what I did. And about what he was going to do after the code was found dead. He made me swear I wouldn't tell no one about any of it. If I did that, he said that he let me scrap before the copper showed up. Gina, you must have known what swore secrecy about. What you saw, what you heard, everything. See, Mr. McGill made you swear not to tell anyone about what you saw. But you were in the dark compartment, cough, cough. But you were in the pitch black compartment under the seat the whole time, weren't you? Yeah, so Mr. McGill is sitting above your head, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's true, but it was when I heard the thud before the cover hitting the floor. I let out a little scream, couldn't help it. Mr. McGill and dragged me grabbed me by the arm, and that's when I saw it. It was on the floor next to the old geezer who had been stabbed. A disc, all bright and shiny. A disc? Do you mean? Yeah, that's it. The one what D took off me with Wendy Banks. So the music box just was there on the floor of the omnibus. Not for long. Mr. McGill spotted it straight away. Picked it up with Smartish and stuffed it in his inside pocket. So that disc wasn't the omnibus months ago. Let's see, look, Mr. Mason's murder. And I can't say that word, it's a slur. And the slur told me I want to mutter a word of it to no one. It's so good. It's so good. I mean, it's cinema! Answering every question and more. I love this case. I'm about to go on a tangent again, chat. Here comes another tangent. I just love how this game is so connected I just love how it's so connected with everything. From beginning to like, it's like John H. Wilson. It's just it's so good, chat. It's so good. I fucking love it so much. Tangent number 2, and it's probably like what 5 minutes of the last one, but let me cut it short. I want to murder a word for no one. Cause it was so dark under the seat, son of a bitch. Cause it was so dark under that seat in the cab. I was staring my ears the whole time. I was straining my ears the whole time. After a while, I at the door and footsteps inside the cabin. Presumably that was Miss. I keep wanting to say Mister. He doesn't deserve respect. Presumably that was McGill getting on board. Nah, not only him. Oh? Looks like I could definitely make out the footsteps of 2 people. Egad! In that case, it would seem likely that it was Mr. McGill and the victim. The thrice-fired Mason. Look, in his testimony during the trial, Mr. McGill did claim that he slept there in the carriage ride. I was eepy, don't you know? But whenever I'm in carriage, I'm taken with fierce tiredness, and I always come to it. And your testimony, Gina, supported his. All I could hear was the Irishman snoring. Yeah, that wasn't exactly true. Neither of them were sleeping. I could hear them talking all the time in low voices. What? What were they talking about? Sorry, I don't know. The sound of the horses and the wheels was too loud. That still tells us something. Bias aside, I agree. Utter bias. Utter and complete bias aside, totally agree, Becky. So Mr. McGill and the victims knew each other. So McGill was lying, as I suspected. And they weren't going to take long for some of it. I knew it wouldn't take long for someone to raise an alarm in that building that be killed. Yes, you were quite right. The other passengers on the roof deck noticed very quickly. So when the cab came to a stop, McGill told me to ollie back under the seat again. Climbed in and waited. 2 crew from top ran off to get the coppers. Yes, Mr. Fair Play, Mr. First. Alright, and after they gone, McGill asked the driver to do me a favor. A favor? Bebo! Now then, fella, what I need you to do is take the code of mine and deposit it with the nearby pawnbroker. Bebo jump scare. And for your troubles, let's see now. Alright, I'll give you 10 guineas. And you're a pawnbroker? You mean on Baker Street? Yep, you got it. It was Whitney Banks. The coach set up the money and ran off to pop his coat as fast as he could. Until then, there was no one off the carriage. McGill opened the good box under the seat and let me get out of there, but not without conditions. I see. What were McGill's conditions then? For letting you go free, I mean. I'm not telling a soul, not for anything. But what I saw and what I heard, and who could that be? BRB, Chad. Okay, Chad, I'm back. And there was something else as well. Geekheads, I should have got a drink. There's more? Yeah, it's the most important thing, he said. I'm just sending the coach pin on a little end for me, with some small change in his hand. Now then, I remember not being able to talk to this guy because of the accent. Now then, did you hear what I asked of him? Did you see anything at all? He asked him to go pop your weasel, right? Alright, the fiend's taking me overcoat, deposited at Palmer's hereabouts. And when you last, took the redemption ticket for it. Do you understand? What? You want me to have the ticket? That's right. I can fetch it from you later. Sometime within the next 2 months. You're to hang on to it until then, is that clear? And whatever you do, don't lose it. Alright then. In case it might happen to be delayed at all, you're to go to the pawn shop, Windy Bank so it is, and you'd extend the loan for it before the 2 months is up. If you forget, the article will be forfeited, and any old fiend could come along and buy it. Yeah, but I ain't got the kind of price. It's £5. That should be enough. Do you understand each other, lass? I'm trying to think funny now. If you go against me, yeah, I get it. Good. And one more thing. In a few days from now, you'll be visited by the police, I've no doubt. The coppers? I'll come asking you to take the stand in court, justify as a witness. So let's have a wee chat about that, shall we? What is that you might say, and what is you want? The Yappinators. Okay, I'm really gonna get a drink this time. I don't know. I'm thirsty as shit. I'm parched. Mouth is dry as hell. BRB again. Okie dokes, gang. I'm back. I probably can be alive for either. Time is it? Maybe another hour, because my dad's gonna need me soon. So yeah, about that. I think gone over it. I packed it. Got as far away from there as I could. He hid the Palmbrooks ticket some bushes near the team. I would fetch it the next day once it got dark. So McGilda planned it. And coerced Gina into giving false testimony. Oh, Gina, you poor thing. If he wasn't dead already, I'd kill that guy. I'm about ready to string up, man. I lied in that big old courtroom. Those some corkers. The thing is, he said he would make it so he couldn't live in the East End no more. Yeah, like I said, probably hour, 30 minutes. I don't know how long he's gonna be, because like he left the store, and I have no idea when he's coming back. It could be an hour, it could be 30 minutes, anywhere in between that time frame. So I'm just like, again, I'm gonna be live until he calls for me. So how long that is? The thing is, he said he would make it so he couldn't live in the East End no more. That's what that me with. Or I get it. Either way, like this is the clincher. What a wicked man. Appreciate it, champ. Stick around for as long as you can. You knew everything what went on in the back slums. You knew we had no one to look after us, and we was all just looking out for each other, getting by. So you mean Mr. Bigelow would have, in an heartbeat, there was a lot of us chased out of there if you wanted. And then where would we go? Where would we go on there? No one, that's where. So I didn't have no choice. Thank you, Gina, for telling us everything. But I'm 49. Go on, admit it. You must be livid. Oh, you can make amends by doing me a simple favor. A favor? What? Sign the representation papers for tomorrow's trial. Eh? You don't actually want me to represent you in court. You can rip it up later. But we need that paperwork before we can investigate. The police won't let us. Investigate what? See the incident last night. To show them the shot, you say. You what? Hell's having a big operation right now, Kenny. Is it bad? Is he gonna be alright? Tom's gonna be alright, right? That's why I want you. That's what I want to investigate. For Mr. Trump's sake, that's the best of anything. Alright. So what you're saying is, if I sign that bit of paper, everyone's happy, is that it? Something like that. Mr. Sato? Yes, of course. The representation's here. I don't need no one to stick up for me there. No lawyer, nothing. Poor Jeannie. She seems so lonely. Junior representative papers has been entered in the court record. Well, looks like it should mean we can investigate this Christina the Windy Mix now. Yes, and perhaps we can come back to visit Guinea when we were down there. Fully found correct Gina. So to at least. And I have representation papers. So no one else knows what its responsibility this is. Anyway, for now, it means Inspector Gregson can't stop investigating at Windy Banks. Although, something tells me he's not going to be happy about it. To be continued. Oh man, I'm tempted to write. If I wasn't gonna be busy today, and tomorrow wasn't gonna be a pain in the ass in general, I'd definitely write. But I'm probably gonna forget by by Friday. Definitely not writing today, and definitely not writing tomorrow. I'm probably gonna forget what I want to do by the next day. 16th April, 1:26 p.m. Winnie Banks, pawnbrokery. Here we are again to see the crime. It's more so in my instance right now. It's more so that I'm just gonna be fucking busy as hell. Like, yeah, I'm as soon as I end stream, I'm gonna be working. I'm gonna be doing a bunch of fucking labor, which is fine. It's whatever. I don't mind it. It's a pain in the ass. My arm's still sore as hell, but it's not so bad. I'm just gonna be really busy. Tomorrow I'm gonna be a pain in the ass. It's gonna be a bunch of people in the house, and I don't want to. I just don't like festivities, more or less. As we all know, I keep to myself, so I'll be stuck in my room all day. And then by Friday, I'm probably just gonna forget. I'm probably just gonna forget oil overall. I don't know if I see surface papers in Gregson's face and see what makes of them. Oh, Gregson, alive and well. Hello, Inspector. You have a minute, please? What is it now? I should go home and get some rest. Hey, you are, Grexy. Here's the representation papers. Your ladyship. How? Oh, you know. I don't believe it. I don't believe that stubborn little ragabash. It's on that. Persuasiveness. I salute you. That's good work, that is. I can see you've been very busy here as well. I bought some tea. It's a special blend designed to relieve fatigue. Glug, 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 glug. Lovely. Well, let's see now. Yes. I hardly feel tired at all. I'm fit as fiddle, your ladyship. It'll be alright if we investigate the scene of the crime, then. Do as you please. You know what happened. Through that door behind the counter. Gasp. Yes, storeroom. That's where I discovered Mr. Winniebank. And Gina. Alright, well, I'll be getting back to business then. We're investigating the storeroom as well, Inspector. If I'm perfectly honest, I need to wrap this up before long. Can't afford to spend too much time on it. There are many articles to go through. It's taking forever, even with the lads working around the clock. It's a problem, because there's another case in the yard and needs to go investigate urgently. It's a little stronger than by far more serious matters before. So what I'm saying is, don't get under my feet, sunshine. Come then. Let's not waste any time. Beyond that door is the storeroom, isn't it? That's what Gravy said. Yes, that's where I saw the dreadful scene last night. Through the little window of the door. Gasp! Gasp again! Mr. Winniebank, face down on the floor with Gina beside him. As accused legal representative, you have the right to examine the scene, Mr. Naruhodo. We'll begin through the investigation. Yes, of course. And we will. Beyond that door, that's a real scene of the crime. Don't worry, is there any clues in there? I'll find them. There's an article ledger here, Mr. Winniebank's notes, and what's this? It looks like there was someone left a little photographic print behind. Oh, look at the back. Some writing. Is there? Oh, show Susie. Show us. 15 February, 10:30 p.m. Article deposited. One gentleman's overcoat. Loan amount paid, £1. Redemption deadline, 15th April, 10:30 p.m. Gentleman's overcoat, pawn for £1. Clearly was a very fine coat. In fact, I think. Yes, let's be the one ticket for the overcoat that Guinea redeemed yesterday. And is still wearing, which belonged to McGilded. I would never expect that redemption ticket to be handwritten in the back of the photograph, though. Seems when he wanted to use whatever piece of paper he... Shut up, talk up. It seems the way to make us use whatever piece of paper he happened to have on hand. This photograph of a cat looks very familiar, doesn't it? I'm sure this is the exact same picture somewhere else recently. Oh yes, you're right. Very recently. Same as the one Guinea gave us earlier. Of course, I was forgetting she gave us the paint. What are you waiting for, then, Mr. Naruto? Get it out! Alright. It's Cog's turn. Yes, it's clearly the same. One in the corner was used by the redemption ticket. That was the other photograph that Gina gave us. Something written on the back, too. I've got it. These photographs had an amazing secret. A secret? What does she mean? Let's tell us, Iris, at once. Do you really want to know? Yeah! Yes, we need to tell us right about we need to tell us about all you know about this pair of photographs. Boop. Going back to this print here. Something written on it. 30 February 9 p.m. Article deposit, 1 small box. Loan amount paid, 10 shillings. Redemption deadline, 30th April, 9 p.m. So this photographic print is a redemption ticket for an article that was deposited 2 days prior to the incident on an omnibus, it would seem. And it's a small box. That doesn't tell us much about it, does it? Perhaps it contains some valuable mementos. I can't help wondering. Presumably, Mr. McGildy never redeemed that article in question. This is the ticket. So it's impossible the box is still present somewhere in the shop. Ah, yes, of course! If it's something Mr. McGildy deposited, we need to investigate. The white cat photograph's information has been updated in the court record. Okay. So Iris, about these 2 photographed prints. The one we found here was Winnie Bank's accounting, and the one Gina gave us before. What is this amazing secret you mentioned that's hidden between these 2 identical prints? Actually, it's not quite right. Sorry? If you look carefully, these prints aren't the same. Not exactly. They're not? Have a look at them now. Can you see that they're just slightly different from each other? I think so. It's very subtle though. What's the reason there's so much difference between the 2 prints? Ah, well, it's because they're a set, you see. No, I don't. It's a pair of photographs. It's meant to be used in a stereoscope. Everyone else is raving with them at the moment. Ah, a stereoscope. What if as though I've heard that word before recently? Oh, yes! It was a show yesterday. You see? There it is. It's over there. Oh, yes, of course. A medical machine that makes pictures look almost real enough to touch. Well, actually, it's quite possible to see the same depth in pictures even without one of those contraptions. What? Really? Do you know a pair of flat photographic prints appear to be very different in the first place? No, I have no idea. Oh, wonderful. Then I'll be able to tell you. She's over the moon, bless her. Bless her. She'll let her explain though. We'll need to carry on investigating the scene. I, for one, will have to know. Have you ever considered, Reno, how our eyes see depth in the world around us? Well, that is open though, and it works. The reason it works is because we have 2 eyes. 2 eyes. Shocking. Try closing this one eye at a time. I think you'll see it straight away. We see with the left eye, and we see with the right eye. All are slightly different. You get a different view with each eye. Yes, the position of objects seems to shift slightly. Exactly. And in your head, your brain does that shift. That's something that merges the two views into one. That's how we can sense depth in everything we see. Our brain really amazing, isn't it? It does so much without telling me. Yeah, me and my brain are on the same wavelength, if you will. I liked it. It was hard for me because I couldn't do it. I can't cross my eyes. So Becky and Ami kept yelling at me. I can't cross my eyes, so it was a little hard. It was a little hard to see the differences, cause like I had to just like I couldn't see them, cause I can't cross my eyes. Oh yeah, I got an email. Hopefully it's my refund. Of course not. Uh-oh. Well, I mean, crossing your eyes doesn't really hurt you. It's just, I just don't have that ability to do it. Okay, I should end stream. I don't want to because I don't, like, you know, I still have time for my dad gets back. My brother is fucking around. He's supposed to do the kitchen, and since he's not, if he's fucking around, I guess I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I guess I'll do it. So my dad's come back fucking yelling for no reason. So I guess I'll just end stream now and do his job for him. Save myself the trouble of getting yelled at for no reason. I'll finish this line of questioning though. I think I see. So a pair of photographs consist of a left eye view and a right eye view. Is that right? Oh, well done, Susie. You're so quick. So if you can persuade your brain to merge two of the pictures together in your head, you'll be able to see depth in these prints. Yes, Reno, you'll be able to understand. A stereoscope function is to act as your brain and allow you to do just that. Yes, but am I muted still? Okay, no, I'm not muted. But as long as you have the two images, two eyes, and one brain, you can actually do it yourself without the need of a stereoscope at all. You can, really? Let's try it. Let's see if you can view the pair of prints without the help of the stereoscope. Oh yes, I'm dying to have to go. This doesn't really love this kind of thing. You need to be able to cross your eyes. That's the main thing. Yeah. You need to be able to cross your eyes. That's the main thing. Can you do that? No. Cross my eyes? I think I can't. Watch me and see if you can copy. I can't do that. Make your eyes do this. Alright, let me try. Are you ready, Mr. Naruto? I can't do that. My eyes physically refuse. I didn't even look right or left. I can't. Hey, how's that? Wonderful, now it's your turn, Reno. The trick of the connection calls for looking at the bridge of your nose. With both eyes at the same time. Oh yeah, so time is perfect. Not exactly an easy task for two people staring cross-eyed. Alright, that's enough practice. Now let's try looking at the picture prints. Please don't make me do this. Start by staring at one print and slowly crossing your eyes. My eyes! Gee, I can't do it. Just see two overlap games like this. Try it now, Runo. I'm just gonna have to give it a try, I suppose. The prints have been too much for you. Not at all. Now the next step. Put the pair of prints side by side like this, and then try crossing your eyes again. The prints should slowly merge together until they form a new single image in the center. Oh yes! So Naruto, it works. I can see it in the middle now. It looks so real. Oh, I could stare at it all day. Sorry, you're scaring me. I would advise that your eyes must start to hurt. I'm turning Runo. Pretend you're looking at through the two pictures, and then slowly cross your eyes. Keep it just in the position of your eyes until the two images overlap exactly in the middle. Like this? There, you managed it. So now you know how stereoscopic images work. Well, I don't know who discovered it, but it really is quite extraordinary. So what do you think of these stereoscopic prints then, Runo? Certainly amazing, but it isn't easy to get with the knack of viewing it properly. No, some people find it easier than others. That's why contracts like this exist. We'll find it tricky. Or is that? Saw one over there yesterday, didn't we? If I remember correctly, you press this little knob here, and then set photo prints to stand in the back end. Boom. It's still amazing, even though I know roughly how it works now. Well, London seems to agree with you. The stereoscopes are pretty popular at the moment. You can find one of these folding contraptions in lots of households in the capital currently. But these little machines are so affordable. Surely they don't need to go around staring cross-eyed at pictures like you hate them. But it's much more satisfying to be able to see the effect with your own eyes. Well, I think so in any case. Stereoscopic prints, pictures. I never heard of them until yesterday. Certainly learned a lot about them. But I wonder if it's knowledge that I'll ever actually need. Lamau. Alright, now I'll save and end stream. It's been fun. I would love to keep going, but you know how it is.